Hello everyone and welcome to the Saskatchewan League of Legends Tournament Game 1, Week 1, Day 1. We have JUG here against RDS, Just Us Guys against Revolutionary Death Squadron, I believe it is. Matchup, we haven't seen before. We don't really know what these teams play. Been looking at their match history. Tough to tell though, because a lot of these teams don't practice a heck of a lot, but it's going to shine through here. You see J4 Vein Ban from RDS on the left, on the blue side, and JUG on the purple side. A Fizz banned out from there. And a Renekton. Fatboy Smoothie. These lanes are a little quick reminder. These lanes aren't. Fatboy Smoothie isn't actually the top laner. I believe he is the jungler. They'll get mixed up. I'll try to sort that out in game, just because this is an amateur tournament, and some people don't have all the champions. That's fair. Some people aren't. This isn't a challenger league. Of course, Evelyn being banned out here by RDS. Again, with this new vision system, Evelyn's being a huge character in this game. And JUG taking their time. JUG, I know they have very good teamwork. Even just listening to them talk, playing a few games with them back a while ago. They have very good teamwork, so they'll have to. Ooh, and Thresh being locked in here for RDS. Not sure if that. Hope that's not a jungle Thresh. That's all I got. But as Wiggles the second and Predinchuk picking for JUG right here. Ziggs and Mundo, two champions who seem to have sprung out of nowhere, and they are locked in this new preseason 4 patch. 3.15 is what they're playing on. Nidalee being banned out. There's a bit of trash talking going on before the game about pink grapefruits in Nidalee on Team JUG there, so maybe they're, I don't know, using some reverse psychology maybe. Trying to scare them, but I think Ziggs will do just fine. His poke potential is unreal. Mumu being hovered over, and he was just played in Battle of the Atlantic, I believe, as a support. I'm not sure if that's going to be at Nasus. Again, in preseason 4, with these games taking a lot longer, Nasus being a huge late game champ. A very strong pick for these guys. Mumu, great team fight ult. If he can combo that with Thresh's box, then looks like we have one hell of a team fight comp there. So yeah, both sides, their team order isn't correct. So Wiggles the second, I do not believe is actually is not your top laner. Believe it or not. Just 1 second here, and it looks like Annie Jinx being locked in for that bottom lane on JUG. That's a very aggressive lane, Annie. I think Tabe really popularized that pick there. Going with a very aggressive lane, Jinx, of course. Super, hyper, and super mixed together. Aggressive lane there, coming down. And I think that, so Orianna being cast over. Try to go against that Ziggs, and it looks like Sivir might be appropriate pick. Both of them extreme lane bullies. So then that's really skill matchup. Sorry, after that. Still being hovered over here. Sivir is locked in. Orianna, I think, will be locked in. It's a pretty good pick against Ziggs. I think Ziggs has a bit of the upper hand. He's gotten quite a few buffs as of late, actually, and it looks like Gragas. Looking at Predinchuk's pool of champions, I believe he will be running this in the jungle. He will be, that's right, and it looks like a Mumu jungle, Thresh support, Nasus top, Sivir AD carry, and Orianna mid. That's for Team RDS, Revolutionary Death Squad, and for JUG, it will be Mundo in the top, Gragas jungle, Ziggs in the middle, with Jinx and Annie in the bottom lane. As the timers count down here, I'd just like to tell you guys a bit about the Saskatchewan League of Legends League, I guess. League of Legends League, yes. Hosted by Wandon, is his in-game name. He created a league for Saskatchewan players. The games go Wednesday, Sunday, and they will be 2 games every night, kind of like OGN style. It's not best of 3. It's 2 games, Wednesday and Sunday night. 8 teams in the tournament, and players must be from Saskatchewan, as the finals will be held in Regina. I believe at the Matrix. And we're gonna go to that spectator delay, but as we do that, we're gonna pull up a bit of an image here. These templates are swapped. Just Us Guys is on the right for this game. They're the purple team. But you can see Wiggles II has quite a bit of experience on that Mundo. Prenchuk, like I said, has played that Gragas in the middle before, and when it's not being played in the jungle, Pink Grapefruit likes to use it in mid. Dr. McFly, those 380 carries, pretty standard, and Huntail going with a bit more aggressive supports there. I think that's almost the new meta kind of thing. That's what's going on nowadays. On the other side of Revolutionary, Death Squadron, Qui-Gon Jinn, I believe. Actually, yep, sorry. So he's played that Nasus before. Top lane is becoming huge in patch 3.15 with it's straight tanks, and they can carry games easy. Fatboy Smoothie just being moved to the jungle. Actually, they had Revolutionary Death Squad really changed things up on us last minute here. Their team was 306 Soccer Star feeds right before that, named after their mid laner Soccer Star 1, who was famous actually for his Vigor. Surprised he didn't pull that out today. But Fatboy Smoothie just being moved to the jungle, playing a bit of Kha'Zix, Aatrox, and Vi. Soccer Star 1 playing Galio in a game. Haven't seen that in a long time. Loonshu played that Jinx quite a bit, and they took that away from him. So maybe some studying going on there from Just Us Guys, and Luke Duke playing pretty much the same supports with Alistair in there instead of Nami. I'd like to take this time to give a little shout out to Razor. If you click the link below in the description of this YouTube video, because this game is not live streamed, because we can only live stream 1 game at a time. Sorry for that. Sorry, just 1 second here. Razor, if you click the link below and buy something from Razor, because they have some wicked stuff, use the link we provide, and we actually get a part of a commission from that, which will obviously go into the prizes at the year-end finale. The championship's being held, I believe, March 23rd at the Matrix in Regina. So go check that out. Go check out our website, sasklawleague, I'll start over, .blogspot.ca. We have the teams there, the schedule's there. Around the league right now, so RDS playing Just Us Guys. The game being streamed as of right now at 9 p.m. is SK Stunners versus Raptors in the Attic. And the 2 games that aren't being streamed are the Nice Guys, TNG, versus Wings of Freedom. That game's going on. And actually, we had a team drop out last minute on us here. TGB dropped out probably about 2 hours ago. Against they were going against Saskatchewan Team 1, SSKT1. So SSKT1 gets a bye. The first they get a 2-0, and they'll be compensated with stats, obviously, for that game that we could not get. They could not get from playing in that game. If that makes sense, it does. I'm just gonna minimize something here. As we go to the loading screen, I believe we are on now. Looks like we got a lot of plats on the team of. We got a few Razor comms, I tell you, it keeps popping up on my screen. Sorry about that, folks. I'll have to do some rearranging once we get in the game. This is my first time casting, by the way. I know I'm garbage. I know I'm trash. But it's my first time, and I hope to get better. So if you have suggestions, politely tell me. But don't focus on me, because this isn't what it's about. It's about the game going on in just a few moments here. these teams both actually are looking very good. Doing research on both these teams. They know each other. There's no strangers to either team, and they know their opponents as well. So it'll be interesting to see as we get into the game here. 20 seconds in, because that's how wicked I guess this is. As I arrange some stuff down here. Just 1 second. Make it easier for you guys. I'm doing this for you. And they actually were all lined up. As it looks like just as guys, Huntail charging up that stun. Ooh, this could be dangerous. They don't see that ball, Oriana ball, and they'll get spotted out right away there. But they don't care. They're still going for it. It looks like just as guys is gonna be backing off now, saying hashtag not worth right here. They feel like they're RDS. Sorry, I keep going to say 306 soccer star feeds, but that's not them. They're in the mid lane now. They don't want RDS to steal their blue after seeing them at the other team's blue. Gragas again, mid laner. If you're not used to seeing him in jungle, it's become popular now. I think the odd ones played him a few times. If you watch his stream, his wave clear is pretty crazy late game, and his buffs to his W that he his body slam, sorry, which may be his W. It's not though. I lied. It's a Z. Anyway, before. Oh, the chat's on. I'm actually going to remove the chat. Not that there's going to be a lot of trash talking going on. There's going to be a lot of funny stuff going on, but we'll see. His wave clear, his body slam used to spread out over the amount of enemies it hit. Now it distributes evenly. As we see the leash there from the bot lane, and Nasus helping to move out there. And we'll keep our eyes on the CS amounts in that top lane. We'll have to keep an eye on Nasus stacks, definitely, because everyone knows you can't let that Nasus farm. Nasus running teleport and ghost. Wiggles the second on Mundo is not. He's not running teleport, so they'll have to be a bit careful with that. JUG will have to definitely be careful with that about team fights, dragon fights, thinking it's 5v4, and then getting a big surprise there. As Wiggles puts some harass onto Qui-Gon Jinn. And it looks like Loonshoe is doing a very good job in that ball lane, CSing, and has Pink Grapefruit. Sorry, I'm trying to say their in-game names, not their champion names. It's kind of new since I don't know a lot of these players too well. A lot of harass, a lot of trading going down back and forth. Both these AD carries and support. Oh, and a hook misses. A death sentence misses from Luke Duke. And blade thrown out there from not Sivir, Loonshoe. That misses. Standard starts for everyone. Amulet coins for both supports. Saying, you know what, we don't want to go. Oh, and the death sentence lands onto Dr. McFly. Luke Duke with the flay backwards as the ignite goes down onto Luke Duke. And the first blood goes over towards Huntail, that is. And maybe, can he get more? He's kind of getting greedy here. On to Loonshoe. Maybe one more Q will land it, but the spell shield, the beautiful spell shield from Loonshoe and Dr. McFly. Oh, perfect kill from there. From Dr. McFly there onto Loonshoe, but a great play. Great spell shield by Loonshoe in the first place to block that Q from Annie. From Huntail. Wow, great action on the bot lane already. 2 for 1 for JUG as Prenchuk's looking to dive middle, and it looks like they should get this. No! A nice flash from Sockerstar 1, and Pink Grapefruit's not going to chase this. Those turret shots are going to hurt, and it looks like Fatboy Smoothie's coming in from the top, but he says, you know, he's going to back up from there. His Sockerstar 1 is too low to enter back in the fight. Nasus collecting those stacks. That's what Nasus is due. TPA Wiggles. The second just going to be a tank. This game going to be a force to reckon with hugely. These are both extremely strong top laners in the late game. Both great picks. Unfortunate. You know, into a Nasus, you'd like to pick something like Teemo or something, but you know, when you think about the team aspect of that, that doesn't work too well in team fights and stuff. As they're just farming here. We're gonna go somewhere else because this directed camera doesn't want to go anywhere else. But that's all right. I'll try to man the camera as best as I can because it is just me, myself, and I. But again, check our in the description. I have the Twitch live stream that will happen every Wednesday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, where the games will be live streamed. We have a pause in the game actually. I'm just gonna check out what this is if we can open the chat here. And we have a pause in the game. Looks like Soccer Star 1 DC'd, as you guys can read on the chat. I don't know if I should show Jug's chat though. It's getting they like a little trash talk every now and then. Okay, they're good now. Okay. It's good. I don't know what happened there exactly. Maybe a disconnect there. Oh yeah, there's a bit of trash talk that's going on in the game. We'll resume in 1 second here as we get the action going between Jug and Thresh. Is sorry about that. Good guy, Thresh. I'm gonna turn this chat off again. As lanes continue to farm Loonshoe, and the stun lands onto Loonshoe, but still ahead in farm. He can't stop this monster. Soccer Star 1 actually, despite having to be pushed out of lane and that pause that I believe he caused, is only down 3 CS. And as we have a gank here for Fatboy Smoothie onto Wiggles II with Qui-Gon Jinn. Wiggles II needs to get out of there. Nice flash, but a perfectly timed a Q there from Fatboy Smoothie, and the kill going to Qui-Gon Jinn. I believe he got that on his Q stack. So that's 6 stacks for Nasus. That's never a good thing. Looks like Wiggles II picking up that Giant's Belt. Gonna get a bit more tanky. Throwing out that Lantern, you know. That's a bit of a scare tactic, I guess. The zap misses. And it looks like a stun lands onto Luke Duke. But they do not go in. And Death Sentence grabs a big minion. Turret takes that one though, so nothing special there. And it looks like Gragas goes to help top lane, but he kind of gets bullied out there quickly from Qui-Gon Jinn. Ooh, Nasus is passive, that lifesteal, keeping him in lane for a long time. Looks like Wiggles II will be coming back into lane as we have this bottom turret here, being pressured by Dr. McFly and Huntail. As they and you know, no wards in this bottom lane being put out as of yet. I think Huntail put one out earlier, but more focused on these bottom brushes than they are of ganks. They're not scared of these junglers. I think that's a bit of disrespect to Pred and Chuck into Fatboy Smoothie right here. And as the stun lands onto both Loonshoe and Luke Duck, but they do not decide to go in. It just seems that they are able to take a lot of damage right now. Loonshoe with that Vamp Scepter able to heal up really quickly here. And a zap misses there from Dr. McFly. And it looks like we're stuck in this bot lane here. I guess that's where the action is, I guess. Let's look at the CS differences. Mid lane, it goes towards that'd be Pink Grapefruits and Jug. As Wiggles is and then in the bot lane, it looks like Lucio has a flay. Sorry, goes on to Dr. McFly, and it doesn't look like he'll be able to escape this. The barrier's popped. He is getting chased down from both Lucio, and Lucio picks up the kill, but they're looking for more. Looks like Huntail on the hunt is popped from Sivir. A nice flay going on. Huntail barely escapes this one as Death Sentence just misses. Beautiful execution there. And I believe, did we miss another kill somewhere else? I don't think so, but there's no action going on in the mid lane. It looks like Fatboy Smoothie gets a gank onto Pink Grapefruit. Pink Grapefruit will fall, and Soccer Star 1 will pick up that kill. And it is now 4-2 in kills. 3 kills in a row there for RDS. As Qui-Gon Jinn continues to farm. CS in that top lane pretty even. Wiggles just a bit ahead. And they're going for an early dragon now. Remember, they got the dragon. It doesn't look like anyone from Jug. This is surprising, you know. We had a little poll before the game between and the majority was just a bit majority, not overly favoring, but was favoring Jug. And you know, the fact that RDS is putting up such a good fight is incredible, and they're taking this game. I mean, But as you know, the nerfs to Dragon, if you're not aware, the nerfs to Dragon, the scaling of Dragon actually levels up. There was actually a clip of a game where someone was watching the Dragon, and it levels up just like it's another character in the game, another champion in the game. But early Dragons aren't as important. But an 8.5 minute Dragon, that's not terrible. And as a Wither goes on to Wiggles a second, I think I might just call him Wiggles, but nothing going on there. And those trophies just landing onto Kawhi Gonjin. As the farm battle 2014 it is now, because it is January 1st, 2014. Happy New Year's to everyone. Just getting that last minion there. And it looks like Fatboy Smoothie will be spotted out there. And he's just going to have to back up. Or no. Oh no! Oh no, sorry. And the red trinket, sorry. I thought the other team had the word there. And Fatboy Smoothie comes in with the command shockwave onto Pink Grapefruit. Pink Grapefruit is getting camped, and he gets killed by Soccer Star 1 with a beautiful gank from Fatboy Smoothie. And it is 5-2 in kills with a 1.2k gold lead for RDS, Revolutionary Death Squadron. Sorry if I forget the name. A nice dodge there from Luke Duke on that zap from Dr. McFly. And it looks like Fatboy Smoothie, he wants more. The bandages come in from Amu, and it's all the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and they kill Wiggles a second. This is out of hand. As they look to be, they might, I don't know if they'll be able to take this tower right away. With Nasus' Q. You never know. As some more farming going down here. Actually, Dr. McFly closing the CS gap in this game as the Death Sentence lands onto Hunty, and he goes in the flay backwards. But the AD carries focused on each other as Timberstun lands onto Loonshoe, and the zap comes in, but Barry is paw from Loonshoe. And the Super Mega Death Rocket, I believe it's called, but probably not, misses both Loonshoe and Luke Duck as Huntail, sorry, not Annie, escapes, well, it is Annie, escapes barely, just barely, and we'll have to back both Dr. McFly. But it looks like Groggus is coming in. I don't know if they see him here. This could, if he's got an explosive casket, this could work. And the explosive casket lands onto Luke Duck, and Predinchuk picks up the kill against Luke Duke. Probably should have backed there with the low health there. Nice play by, nice teamwork, nice communication. You can tell from those players. And a Wither lands onto Wiggles the second, but I don't think anything's gonna happen from this. Those Qs, I believe, are starting to hurt. I'll check those next time we go up. And it looks like Predinchuk's staying around, but that spell shield nicely timed there from Loonshoe, blocking that that casket there, that present from Santa. It's Christmas time roughly. And these two both low, and the zap land. Oh, yes, it does land. And on the hunt was popped. I'm sorry. And it looks like Loonshoe might be caught out here, but a nicely timed flash. And the blade gets thrown out, but will not be able to kill Predinchuk as Fatboy Smoothie comes in. His ganks are unreal this game, but a flash from Predinchuk gets him out of there. Dr. McFly, it looks like both teams are going to back up as there's some action going on in the mid lane. Pink Grapefruit, and oh no, they're backing up. He's going to let a turret shot hit that. Turret shot, yeah, okay, I didn't say anything inappropriate there. Turret shot hit that, I said. Didn't say anything else. We'll go with that. As a ward gets pinged out there in the mid lane. And we'll get a second, get some free tower shots as Nas is taking his time in base. 1-0-1. 1-0-1. But Soccer Star picking up that double Doran's ring because that early kill there. As you know, Doran's ring is very strong. Early game. As the stun from Annie comes on, but that's not doing a heck of a lot of damage, that's for sure. Will they be able to get this turret, actually? With Groggus coming in, and Tibbers is popped, actually. Sorry about my terrible camera work. And a flash comes in from Luke Duke, and the explosive casket comes in, but it's not gonna really affect. Oh, Luke Duke taking it. Oh, and the rocket comes in from Dr. McFly all the way from downtown. Holy. Yeah, there's actually some action going on here. Wiggles the second. I don't know if he'll be able to escape. He pops his ultimate. Qui-Gon Jinn taking a lot of damage as well. And Predinchuk, he's not done yet. He wants more. The spell shield is popped. And a kill for Predinchuk. This game is nearly tied up. And a tower for JUG. This game is getting intense. The gold, there is no gold differential right now. I almost want to go back, but I might put a replay in later on. Because these games are on YouTube. But what a play there by Dr. McFly. A perfectly timed rocket there. the little studio audience here actually kind of went nuts. Pretty crazy here as they're gonna a little gang's coming in from the bot there, but it looks like they should be good. We'll go back to the top lane. Actually, we're gonna check on. I believe it's nope. I'm totally wrong. Nasus, right here. How many stacks he's got? Ooh, 213 stack. Nasus at 14 minutes and 45 seconds. That is insane, folks. Nasus will be hitting very hard very soon, if not already. He's got Randuin's already built, so he's a tank. You can't really kill this guy, and he'll just be farming his Qs. And look at Wiggles just taking damage, popping potions. Not much he can do here against this. This is and it looks like a dragon will be taken uncontested, and that is RDS Revolutionary Death Squadron with the dragon. Sorry about my hiccups there. As the ultimate pop from Wiggles the second, and Qui-Gon Jinn just toying with them here. As that latest dragon just brings them up by 300, but look at Dr. McFly on the run, running the opposite way, but it looks like it's a 3-man gank. There's no way he's getting out of this one. It's just a matter of who will get the kill, and it's Loonshoe gets that kill as a trophy hits. A cleaver is what it's actually called, but TPA Mundo throws trophies. He has enough of them. TPA. They rule. Sorry. As Loonshoe and the rest of his team get that, and it looks like no, they will. Qui-Gon Jinn pretty low on mana actually right now, so he probably had enough for that ult. Didn't want to use that, and it looks like he will use it right now, but the exhaust goes on to Wiggles second as Prenchuk comes in from behind, and he has the explosive cask if he really wants to. The body slam hits, but doesn't follow up on it as Fatboy Smoothie comes in. Oh boy, oh, and are you kidding? Oh, the Curse of the Sad Mummy just misses, I believe. Did Ziggs jump away there, and I believe that was really weird. You might want to watch that again on YouTube. Just press repeat. I'm not gonna replay it for you guys. That takes a lot of work. Just kidding. Anyway, yeah, as this top lane farm keeps continuing again. There's no professional casters here. These players aren't. They're very good players, mind you. This game is very exciting already. Very close game. But this is just an amateur tournament. Set up by in-game name Wandin, not myself. He just allowed me so generously to help. Go thank him. Go to the website sasklolleague.blogspot.ca. sasklolleague.blogspot.ca. In case you're wondering, there's a Twitter account, Facebook account, and there's Twitch. Again, every Wednesday and Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Fatboy Smoothie, I'm most impressed with him because I just played with him actually the other day, just hanging out. And sorry, I'll get back to that, but Prenchuk, the box gets popped from Prenchuk, whose explosive casket kills Luke Duke, but he will not be able to escape that as Soccerstar 1 gets Prenchuk right there. Soccerstar 1, 3-0 already with, he's got the sorry about this, the Chalice of Harmony, sorry, and it looks like he'll be building towards the Deathfire Grasp right away. As Wiggles and Qui-Gon Jinn just farming it out down there. As and directed camera did not do that for me. And looks like Soccerstar 1 gets shut down and the bandages missed there from Dr. McFly. As they're looking to push this turret, it looks like. Because Loonshoe definitely has to back. They know this. As they get the turret. Looks like they'll be going to Dragon, but Dragon is not up. No, maybe not. They know that. And they're gonna be Pink Ward's gonna spot them out, and they're gonna spot the Pink Ward out, as you know. Sorry. Anyway, Fatboy Smoothie played with him as he's played mid top, and I believe he's found his role. He's doing 1-0-4 on a Moo right now. Is incredible. I'm surprised there was no counter jungling earlier on from Prenchuk. Actually, you know, Moo not very strong early game. You can catch him at a second buff a lot of times. I mean, situations pending, obviously. Haven't seen enough Gragas jungle to definitely determine that. I believe I said earlier that Wiggles the second was not the top laner, and I completely lied to you guys. So I'm terribly sorry about that. First game for me as caster. First game of this tournament. This is week 1, day 1, game 1 in JUG versus RDS. As the Death Sentence lands onto a minion, looks like they're not going to kill that minion right away. They've as Wither lands onto Wiggles. And oh man, this Nasus is doing some pretty heavy damage here already. Wiggles can't seem to get anything from that. And it looks like they're all grouped in mid. This is the time as some presents being rolled out there from the big jolly old man. And it looks like, I believe, Dr. McFly is just split push the bottom. Jinx, very good. But it looks like Fatboy Smoothie and Moonshoe going down with deal with him, and he realizes something's up and he backs right off there. As, wow, they really focus. This direct camera really focuses this top lane. I'll change it, but there's nothing else going on really anywhere else. I think the white's being taken right there. It looks like the blue buff. Just checking the mini map right here. And Farm Fest, I believe Dyer said it best when games have he said something around the lines of games are more 4v4s than they are 5v5s with his new top lane tank meta that's going on right now. Because it's just a Farm Fest up top until extremely late game. And a Wither goes down until Wiggles a second. Kawhi not opting to chase, and you know, he might have been able to. He's got a Randance and a Spectre's Cal, and he is! He pops his ultimate as Wiggles has to run, but I don't think he's gonna skip this one. The Wither lands. I bet he's just waiting for his Q to land, and he does that. 6 more stacks to Nasus. That is 333 stacks onto Nasus at 20 minutes. That Nasus is huge. That's gonna be something they'll Jug will have a huge problem with. Remember, this is game 1 out of 2. It's not a best of series, it's just 1 of 2, kind of like OGN style. Dragon up in 5 seconds. They're looking to push this turret quick, RDS, and then go to Dragon right after. But it looks like Timberstun lands onto 2 people, and Huntdale, unfortunately, just not doing enough damage, waiting for a team, and Super Mega Inferno Bomb hits no one there from Pink Grapefruit. A Death Sentence lands, but they do choose to go in. Command Shockwave, I don't believe hits anyone. Balloon Shoe hits someone as Dr. McFly gets the kill onto the support. Luke Duke 186 as Grog is trying to take his chances against Qui-Gon Jinn, but he's just too tanky to do damage to. He's gonna back up, farm some golems as the ball delivery system. Oh, and a nice little play there from Pink Grapefruit. As we're gonna take a look at the goal differential right here. Oh, and maybe not. And it looks like the zap lands onto Soccer Star, but they will not be able to chase. But they're gonna switch targets and change to Loon Shoe as I believe that was yeah, Dr. McFly has to flash away, but and the Super Mega Death Rocket lands. Wow, this is a very exciting game. I was not expecting the ball delivery system, the defense mechanism. I forget what that was called. I'll look that up. Protects her from the bouncing bomb. Goal differential, actually, Jug in the lead somehow. Dragon is live. It looks like Huntdale spots that out. And it looks like they may be going for it here. And they are going for it, but this is a very risky one. As wards are being placed in the Dragon Pit. They know they're going for this. But they have, look, good job by Predachuck and Pink Grapefruit by being on the outside and really forcing them away. I don't want to leave that fight too early. As the Death Sentence did land from Luke Duke, but he's not going to go on that. That's a suicide. Sorry, the goal differential, Just Us Guys is ahead by 1.3. Good math, okay. As we look at the individual gold, and I don't know. Oh, I guess 40 CS ahead. Pink Grapefruit is then Soccer Star 1. So although Soccer Star 1's got is 5-1-1, that the differential actually goes in favor of Pink Grapefruit. As we look at the top lane differentials and 1,100 gold difference in this top lane. Qui-Gon Jinn dominating this top lane in CS and in kills. Wiggles the second, not having his best game as Mundo, but you know Mundo late game, I don't know if anyone could stop him. And that goes for Nasus as well. Nasus is a very strong champion. Late game, probably one of the strongest, arguably. But you may argue that in the comments if you'd like. Red buff going over to Dr. McFly there. And a bit of a lull in the action here. And Predachuck maybe just back in here. So let's not focus on him. There we go. As team's just wandering around farming. Pink Grapefruit doing an excellent job of keeping that farm up. He's got I believe he's on an assist streak right now because with those those added gold bonuses that they gave out now. And Wiggles the second actually gonna possibly get this tower, but Pops is all he gets the tower, and he needs to get out of here quick because Nasus is one angry again. Exhaust popped on Kawhi Gunjin. I'm sorry for saying his Nasus, I should be saying his name. As the death sentence lands on the French check, are they gonna go in? They're not, even though he was shielded. Looks like a bit of miscommunication there from the team of RDS, Revolutionary Death Squad. As they back up. Wiggles the second, although behind him farm kills and money. He is ahead of tower in that top lane. Yeah, good. Just checking some stuff out. Looks like Sunfire Cape built for Wiggles the second as Randy wins, and it looks like, gosh, another one. I don't know. Trinkets get dropped. Now, never done this before. The cord is loose. I need a new headset. But we'll get back to that later day. At a later day. But that tower, honestly, one hit away from that one Nasus Q on that turret, and that thing's gonna be fall. Here, I'm sorry, I'm moving around as well. I can't sit still. This game's too exciting. As the ultimate is popped from Wiggles the second. Wiggles the second. Good thing that thing does not have a large cooldown, because he seems to be popping it a heck of a lot. I mean, Nasus, what is he at? He's 430 some stacks as Pink Grapefruit and stun lands onto Luke Duke as Fatboy Smoothie getting in there right away, and Crisp the Sand Mummy only hits Huntail as he looks like he will be falling to Loonshoe, and the explosive casket separates the teams. They'll be going after Fatboy Smoothie, and they'll be able to get him. They do win it. Super Mega Rocket gets almost gets someone. I believe Dr. McFly got someone earlier, and it looks like they're going to catch Luke Duke out. The box will not be able to stop him. I hope my mic's still, yeah, it is. Sorry. Nice right there. Nice little team fight there. As the top laners just farm it out in the top lane. As the gold differential, you know, very good job by Jug keeping up ahead of gold by 3.2 thousand gold right now. Support with those new support items. As Wiggs the second, gonna take some harass there. His ult is up in a second. Dr. McFly Jinx attacks on her Will Dr. McFly be able to go on this? But Grapefruit comes in. I don't think Qui-Gon Jinn sees this. Will that be a problem? But Fatboy Smoothie, as Prenchuk's just gonna scare them away. I think my cord's loose here, so just have to bear with me and my terrible casting. But I'm sorry, folks. I'll stop talking about it. Makes it worse. As some farming going on here, and he need some tape. I'll get some tape after this game, maybe. Tape my headset. I think the cord's pretty loose. Fatboy Smoothie just gonna keep farming it out. Just farm it out. I'm just joking. Don't do that. And Nasus getting those stacks, not even worrying about his other team. I don't think he's popped his teleport even once today, this game so far. Pink Grapefruit going to buy 100. With that, he just completes the Rabadon's death cap with his Sork boots. There, as this top lane, I'm almost sick of this top lane. Like, both very, you know, Qui-Gon Jinn not even caring, saying, you know what, I'm taking your turret. You have to take a few turret shots to get it as well. His team probably just sick of that turret still standing. As Wither gets dropped on, as the death sentence misses from Luke Duke. 186, I believe. 186. And Dragon is up. Pink ward's being dropped. Not taking my pink. Scaring him away. And it doesn't matter. These pinks will be taken out right away. They know no other wards are there. Let's go to the dragon fight. As a little fight ensues. Are we going to have a dragon fight? It looks like they're just maybe trying to bait it out. And it looks like Luke darts the dragon. That's the correct thing to do. As the bandages miss from Fatboy Smoothie there. Death bomb, that's wrong. Explosive casket misses. Well, as the Jinx's ult, sorry, Dr. McFly's ult misses. Luke do on health. Fatboy Smoothie gonna be caught out here. Orion's ball does not work. I believe Fatboy Smoothie just presses that one. It looks like they will be able to get Dragon now. Right away here, saying, I don't care, there's a pink word. I'm gonna try taping my. As Jug gets the Dragon. One, going to see what. Through and the rest of the team by Jug. Right there, Wiggles the second. Just gonna take this turret. I'm kind of surprised this is going on. He's caught up in. As trophies keep flying, away there gets landed on. He just wants to harass him right here. Qui-Gon Jinn. As the ultimate is popped and Wiggles the second. No, not a. You know, we've seen this 10 times. I don't want to get excited about it every time. Except Annie Huntail comes in from the back, and it looks like Qui-Gon Jinn actually going to be in a bit of trouble. And the one time I want to stay on the top lane. Sorry about my bad camera work. Oh, sorry. And Fatboy Smoothie gets a kill, and Prenchuk gets a kill, and he is on a rampage. As it looks like Qui-Gon Jinn's going to use his teleport right here, all the way to the bottom lane. They're going to let that one go. Sorry, Prenchuk on a rampage. Didn't see that kill. Sorry about that, folks. I'm trying to do keep it on directed camera since it is just me, myself, and I for today. Solo casting is kind of tough, but especially for my first time. But you know, not about me. It's about the game at hand. As another turret gets taken by a Jug, and a bug command dissonance being put out there by Oriana. Beautiful play there. Scare them off. Wasn't so beautiful. It was your average play. Beautiful plays made earlier by Oriana, who started 3-0-0, and now it's been 0-2-2 since. As I said earlier, and his jungling slowed down. Started the game. 1-0-4, now 2-2-5, and Fred and Chuck. I mean, the story right now: 7-1-3, with a Rabadon's Death Cap, Athene's Holy Grail, and the bandages missed there from Fatboy Smoothie. I love when that happens. As they just keep farming up the jungle, they know that they need to stop this Nasus though. That's if I was Jug, that'd be my concern right now. To stop this Nasus from farming, get these kills right here. But this gold lead is just increasing. Guys, against RDS. Again, this is the Saskatchewan League of Legends League. Saskatchewan League of Legends League. It's just aren't challenger players. These aren't professional casters, as you can tell. We have a live stream. I do the recorded streams because I need a lot more editing than those guys, more professionals on the big screen. Live stuff, I mean. So you can, there's a good example. And this middle turret actually still standing, and they may try to get a bit greedy here, but Wiggles the second just gonna go in, hold them off. He's got a Randuin, Spear of Assault, Sunfire Cape. Mondo is a tank right now, as Trinity Force is completed on. That is Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn right here. We have oh, and a Death Sentence lands on Dr. McFly, and the box is popped with the Dr. McFly flashes out, sets the traps, and Curse the Sad Mummy lands, and there's Mega in front of Death Bump right on top of the Curse the Sad Mummy, and it looks like Loonshoe gets a double kill, and he's looking for more. Wiggles the second running out, his ult is popping out. I don't know if he'll be able to escape this one. Fatboy Smoothie runs a bit too far and stays a bit too close to Wiggles the second. That's something you can't do against Wiggles the second. A trophy lands, gets a kill, and this fight is completely turned around as Wiggles the second needs to back up. Pink Grapefruit gets a kill onto Loonshoe, and he's getting withered, and I don't know if you'll be able to escape the unreal Nasus, who has so many stacks right now. And further away, we see Prenchuk chase down the support, because that's the person you want to kill in team fights. I'm just kidding, these players are way better than me. I don't mean to chirp at all. It looks like Wiggles the second will go down. Other than that, Mundo seems to stay alive forever, but in comes Prenchuk, and he wants revenge. Maybe not as much. Oh, with double buff Nasus, I'm not sure. I'm not sure you want to mess with that, but oh, Predator, what a fight there. What was that? 4 for 4, I believe, actually, in the end. I believe just Prenchuk and Qui-Gon Jinn. Explosive cast being used, and Prenchuk will just go down. Nasus, or Qui-Gon Jinn with Nasus, too strong. Let's look at his stacks right now. This is unreal. Looks like 606 stacks. This is unreal for Nasus. Nasus is doing so much damage. We'll be able to take these turrets so fast, and he's tanky. He's saying, you know what? I'm just gonna take this turret right here. Just get a few Qs, and it's done. This is something Jug needs to be scared of right now. This is something they need to kill Nasus. Maybe not at the beginning of the fight. Maybe it has to be. This is a force to be reckoned with. Again, sorry for the mic problems. If you're just tuning in, just kidding. This is a YouTube video. This isn't live. As the red buff being taken there by Lunshu, and he's just gonna stand there. He's just gonna stand there a few seconds. Maybe type something. I'm not gonna look though. Pink ward. Why clear it out, eh? Oh no, there's Dr. McFly coming in. Again, there's a reason I'm not in this tournament. I'm not as good. I'm not nearly half as good as these players. I just like the game. As this mid lane, the team's grouped up quite early actually. We're almost up as a ward gets cleared there. The trinkets, each team has 2. Looks like on the support and the jungle. That's most common after the first bit of the game when everyone starts. Yellow trinket, sorry. This trinket system, I like it. I do. As the zap lands. Oh, and I'm sorry, folks. Sorry about that, folks. And the Talisman of Ascension is popped, and the Curse of the Sad Mummy gets used and kills instantly. A pink grapefruit explosive cast explodes that fight, and the Predator gets killed Fatboy Smoothie as Nasus is being chased down, and the Death Rocket misses against Qui-Gon Jinn. Sorry, as Huntel takes Lunshu out, and looks like Jug will be chasing this down, and then they will be going to either take Baron or front or their next turret. And it looks like a 4-for-1 trade there for Jug, and it looks like they're going for Baron right here. And they walked over a ward. Huntail walked over a ward, so they know it. RDS knows it. This will be a huge dragon, a 36-minute dragon. These games, as you know, 3.15 games do go a lot longer. So 36 minutes, we'd see some games be closing up, and then this game just seems to be getting more and more exciting as Qui-Gon Jinn actually teleporting in and just getting melted here. Let's see if he can get a kill. He cannot. I don't know what he was thinking. Nasus, you're strong, but you are not 1v4 strong. This is insane. And an ace there, but Fatboy Smoothie gets up right away. I'll have to check my microphone levels at the end if I'm yelling too much and the speakers are too loud or whatever. I'm sorry. That Baron buff just gonna be. Everyone's gonna back buy their items, and they're gonna look to push here from Jug. Wow, very exciting game here. Exciting game for the first game of the tournament. That's being recorded by myself. Again, I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm going to repeat it. Wednesday, Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. There's gonna be a game streamed live on I believe the Sask League is the Twitch channel. It'll be in the description. Check that out. Since there's only really 3 organizers, 2 people will be casting that game. I'm going to be solo casting. Maybe have a guest caster every now and then onto the YouTube channel straight recorded. There won't be much editing to this though. I'm basically recording it as a live stream and just playing it. As the dragon here looks like to be taken from Jug. Looks taken so quick it can't even be contested. And the gold lead now huge in favor of Jug. 10 point something thousand. Almost 10,000. We'll go with that. 9.8 roughly. I'm wrong. Anyway, that Baron buff ticking ahead. Baron buff also getting a nerf if you're unaware. In the future, it will not give a bonus AD/8 generation. I believe it just does increase your damage to towers, I believe, and something else. Go look it up on League of Legends Reddit, where we sometimes post, so keep an eye out for that. As Ziggs, Unreal Tower Pusher, just able to push them back, especially with blue buff, just being able to say, hey, get away from your tower. I'll lay these mines down, I'll lay this rubber ducky down. And was that a... Nope, no flash swap. Explosive casting coming up onto Lunshu as the and the rocket just misses Lunshu as he'll have to go back to base. This is the time for Jug to push right now. Nasus just standing up front, taking those trophies, missing those zaps, taking those presents right to the face. The poke potential, not the potential, what's going on from Jug right now is unreal. They got that Gragas And Gragas, sorry, zigs and jinx poke. And it looks like they will be able to take this turret really quickly. Dr. McFly just going to take a few turret shots for that, and they're going to move on to the inhibitor turret. Not turret, the inhibitor itself. And looks like they're going to back up. I believe Baron buff is winding down. 3/4 done. Here. 6-3 in turrets. 12,000 gold lead almost. Big steady game, and obviously the kills 24-18. This has been a back and forth game though. Started the game with RDS just taking full control of this game, and not really letting it go. They're not throwing it by any means. This game is still by so many means in either team's favor. Either team can win this game. Especially RDS can come back, definitely. As the last goes on, and Baron buff, I believe, just about to run out here. Sorry, RDS started the game ahead. And JUG fell behind quite badly early on, but with their farming and I think just consistent team play, like I said at the beginning of the game, these guys, they know each other, and most importantly, they like each other. The speed up there from Soccerstar 1. Just gonna get these guys out. Loonshoe just seems to be the target and the focus right now for JUG. With those 7 kills and that double kill and that one, just huge to team fights. And so they're focusing them. They know that though. Soccerstar 1 being virtually silent since the first 3 kills of the game. And Wiggles gonna throw trophies and miss trophies, but they're gonna stay there. There might be a fight around little red buff here as Pink Grapefruit tries getting himself away. A Wither lands on him, and a Q takes almost half his health as explosive casket comes in from Predachuck, and it looks like On the Hunt is popped. Oh my gosh, a Nasus, Qui-Gon Jinn with On the Hunt, and it looks like Christmas said, Mommy, I'll forget about that last time with Fatboy Smoothie taking out Pink Grapefruit taking out Fatboy Smoothie, and it looks like Luke Duke 186 gonna survive barely with enough life, and a perfect timed spell shield from Loonshoe, and a speed up from Soccerstar 1 keeps him alive. Oh, and Huntdale taking a bit of damage there, but they can't really contest this. Oh, and Baron, as you see, up in a minute 30, dragging up in 2 minutes. I should, yep. We're just gonna say, hey, I'm gonna take a few turrets. Attack the turret, and a turret destroyed. Explosive casket comes in. I'm sorry, I was trying to find out where that turret was destroyed. I can't find it. Predachuck taking out Nasus. That's huge. They don't have a tank anymore compared to Wiggles. The second is really low, though. I don't think he wants to get that massive health regeneration, but he's not. He's wading these waters. As Soccerstar 1 is actually currently dealing. Oh, as I'll talk about that later. Predachuck gets another kill on Gragas jungle. This is the thing, folks. 11, 2, and 9 for him right now with the Zanyas. He's full build right now. Except just needs those home guards or whatever he wants, and upgrade his trinket, which I know no one about. As they kill the bottom inhibitor, dragging up in 30 seconds. I think they're just waiting for this mid inhibitor to respawn. Maybe not. No, they're going for the top turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Predachuck getting the whole team getting a turret kill there. All 3 inhibitors down for the team of RDS. Tough game, and minions. Wow. Oh, that was the turret that got destroyed when I was trying to find it. It was the Nexus turret. And RDS needs to fight this right now. They need to, but the Talisman of Ascension, I believe it's called. It's the old Shirelius. It's popped as Curse the Sad Mummy lands, but Predachuck pops his Zanyas as a Super Mega bomb lands as Luke Duke gets a kill. However, Dr. McFly gets that kill, and he's just kiting Nasus and kills him with that with his rocket as Huntdale goes down to Loonshoe, I believe. There's a 3-for-2 trade there, little fight there, and I think they might be able to end it out now if they can poke him down a bit. I'm sorry about my mic, folks. Again, I'll keep bringing it up. Look, that's the second. Getting pretty low. Doesn't have his ult. Dr. McFly, low on mana. Yeah, sorry about this. They should back up, folks. Right here. Pink Grapefruit don't care. He's going to keep poking ahead. And the zap comes in. Does miss. But they're just going to keep poking and poking and poking. And they couldn't get this turn. And this could be game 4. Jug. This is day 1. Week 1. Jug over RDS as they're taking game 1. What a game there, folks. What a game there for these teams, and what a game for the first game that's being recorded. Thank you for watching game 1, and stay tuned for game 2 of the Sask League of Legends League.